Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in the Risoux Forest. Right, this is all of the different ones that we've got. So we've got, the different village buildings. This one looks like a shop. It actually looks like two houses in one. So we can class that one as two houses in one. There's another one here. This one is two houses in one. That's a semi-detached right there. Did I build a semi-detached up here or not? No, that's not. That's not a semi there. That's just a large house. So I don't have any semis here. So that one there is a semi-detached house. And there's definitely two houses there. Same as that one is. That's two. What else we got? This one's 285,000. This one, though, this is flats. Alright, I am back doing some more recording. And, well, we can ignore the little bits of grass just sticking up there. I had a comment from the map creator on here, and it's really cool that he is still watching the series. So, hello, sir. Thank you very much for this map. It is absolutely awesome. I love it. And he did say that I pointed out before that there were, the updates of the map. The issue with the bits here where, hang on, let me go, construction in landscaping, painting, no, plants. The issue with not being able to use the flowers and stuff is something down to, I don't know if I've said this before, I may have, I may not have, but anyway, it's down to, see, it's just doing it blank like that. That is down to some issue with the game engine at the moment. He's trying to work on a fix for that, and hopefully that will be out soon. The yard down there, there were some changes to it with the last update for the map that was released. However, in order to be able to get those changes, you do need a fresh save. So we won't be seeing them on this series because I'm not going to do a fresh save for this series, obviously. I'm just going to keep it as it is. But yes, if you want to be able to have the changes around the yard there, then you'll need a fresh save. So I don't actually know what they are. Anyway, we are half past 11 in October. I have done the landscaping around the houses over there, so we're going to want some. I was talking about the different buildings and that we could get. I've got a whole load of industrial stuff. I've got a main sell point over at the shop. I mean, possibly we could want another sell point. The only landscaping really that I want to do is a bit around the mills and so on down here in order to sort of just make it look a little bit better and have some roads that go around the outside edges of it. However, I do also want to have my cows, and I'm genuinely torn between which ones I should do. So what I'm thinking is I am going to... No, it's not 13 I want to be going towards. It's 17 over here. What I'm thinking is I'm going to start off by doing a bit of work through the winter on this piece over here, and then we will start clearing some trees away for the cows. I'm not going to worry about using the tree harvester to fell the trees for the cows. I'm just going to get them set up. And everybody pretty much seems like they want me to do beef cattle, so that's what we're going to try and do. Now, we will have that running on... I guess we can run that on 60 times speed. I think that'll be okay. And then if I go into here and go to construction like this... I want to make this area here so that we can drive up and round it, and it will sort of seem like we're driving through okay. We've got the road going up through now. It's a concrete road that goes up through here. I don't want this to be a concrete road coming down through here, though. I feel that that would actually be a little bit more out of place. I think it would be better if we had a tarmac road. Asphalt for my American brethren, which is actually called in here as well. But yeah, we call it tarmac here in the UK. And I'm thinking that because we occasionally would want to come through here and drop off some stuff at the points out here, we're going to want our road to come out round the end of the buildings. Now, I do actually have the capacity with the sawmill to take more of these furniture factories if I wanted to, but I don't think I will. I think that in order to achieve the bit of balance that I'm so desperate to achieve, that we won't do that. So I'm just going to go to sculpting a minute, and we're going to go to this one. We're going to enlarge that a bit there, and I'm just going to smooth the hill coming down here like this. So this is going to sort of be our entrance and exit on this side. So we want to just kind of blend the hillside down like that. And also coming up here. So I want no rough unpleasantness going through there at all. I'm going to just kind of smooth that down. And then if we go into our painting and we take our asphalt, our tarmac, we can switch that over to round. And I'll make that a bit bigger. How wide are we going to want it? Let's take it off of the road over here that we've already built. And okay, we made that huge, didn't we? That was kind of like that. And that's also, yeah, that I think that would actually be all right. So we want to run that kind of along the back like this. This is where I want the road to go, I think. And then we'll do extra bits off of that in a minute. So if we run that up through there. Like that. And then I'm also going to want to change this. And I actually want to bring this out a bit. So this area here, this is going to be built up. I'm going to build this up a little bit further. So we'll go back into the sculpting. And we'll go to that one. And then I will make that a little bit bigger. We'll also make it a way bit stronger like that. So it'll do it faster. And then all I got to do... basically just rush it along like that. And then fill in the gaps. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Actually, I'm going to make it a bit bigger than that. There we go. Just to make it easier. There we go. Right, I'll run that out over here. And so this is going to have to come out on the side a little bit more. I need to go and get rid of those two stumps up there before I raise this up, because I don't want stumps being sort of left in it. That could end up causing us some problems. So if I bring this up smooth all the way along, all the way out here. I want plenty of room to swing out round on this one. Up through there like that. There. And then I can smooth things down afterwards. Because, remember, I said before, this area back here is still going to be used for other things. So we'll just come out of this altogether for a second. And we're going to run over here to where those tree stumps are. There's 2 tree stumps. I'm also going to get rid of these couple of little trees right here. Tap Alt. Almost time to go to bed as well, so we've got enough time to get rid of these trees here. And then we'll run up over this way. And I'm going to get rid of these stumps here. So there's that one. And that one. Job done. And then coming up here, I'm really not sure if I want to have an entrance and exit here. I'm thinking I won't. I'm thinking I'll leave that, and I'm thinking this is going to sort of work a bit more like an industrial estate that has one entranceway coming in and out. Because that's, I mean, I don't know about other parts of the world, but certainly in the UK, an industrial estate is very, very common to have an industrial estate that just has one road in and out of the whole industrial area. I thought that road looked a little bit uneven there, but no, it's actually all right. So it's really uncommon to have that. Really common, sorry, not uncommon. It's really common to have that. We just got one road that goes in and out of the whole area. And so that's what we're going to aim to do here. So let's just jump back over to our house. And then we will go and get a little bit of sleep. So that is October done. There's nothing else that I need to do today. So I will go and have some shut-eye. This means that we've got the first housing area done, and I did have a suggestion from someone that I shouldn't have houses. You're flickering a little bit. Although actually I've noticed before in some other ones that I've got flickering like this happening, but it kind of stops when you get close. See? Okay, apparently it doesn't stop when you get close on that one. It just keeps going. It should stop completely once we get to autumn. But it only seems to be some trees. It seems to be all of them. What's special about those trees? We'll ignore them. These here are fine. So are those back there. It's just those around. It might be the lights. I wonder if the lights have got anything to do with it. Stop now. The lights have gone off. Ah, well, that's interesting to note. The lights are actually having an effect on it. Anyway, we've got the houses up here. I'm quite happy with the houses. Now the other trees on the map are doing it. Okay, really sure what's going on there. But anyway, as we've got all of the houses over there, the bit that someone suggested was that we have like a theme for like different groups of houses. So rather than just being a straight line of dull houses all the time, we kind of like do different themes in different areas for houses, and I quite like that idea. I must admit, I do like this idea. I think this could end up being quite interesting. So let's go back into sculpting in here, and I'm working on that one there. So I want out like that, and then we'll make that really super strong like that. And then I can just start working down that line there. Right, now, the bit in here, this is the bit, and this is what really frustrates me with the soften. Soften only pushes stuff down, it doesn't raise any up, so you can't soften into a corner like that. You have to go to a different size. We'll bring that down, and you have to do your softening like this. And it does irritate me a bit because normally, you know, landscaping costs money. So in order to be able to properly landscape an area and make sure that you have got these sort of blended, smooth transitions, you do actually have to raise the ground and then level it back down again. And so that ends up costing you more money than it should, which that's the main reason that it irritates me, that you got to do that with the softening bit, is because of like how the mechanic for it works. You kind of like you're being forced into that situation. I don't like that. Right, now we'll bring that one around in a curve like that. It's going to head over this way. If we end up having, we will end up having a road coming up through there. But I want this road to go up this way first. So that one's going to go there. Let's see how straight we can keep this. Come up through there like that. And now it's going to curve around that way. And it's going to go up here, because I want to be able to come past this one. And that's going to go there, and then it'll sort of head up that way. That's the road there, and then let's just take out the edge of that a little bit there, like that. Excellent. So what I'm going to do here with each of the buildings is we're just going to push the tarmac back into the building a little bit. Now, we don't actually need to do very much in a way of full-on beautification in these areas. There will be a bit here, because this is obviously, it's going to be a delivery area right here, and this one is slightly different than the other buildings. So I will tarmac around there, and also fill all of that bit out as well, so that the delivery lorry can come up and make a delivery. So that's going to be that bit up there. I've then got the road here that will go up that way as well. This will sort of curve down in there, and then these bits here. So we're going to fill in that bit, and in between them right here. And I'm actually going to push that back to about there. And now we will put some patches of grass in there, but this along here where all the deliveries take place, we don't want patches of grass against those. So that's going to curve around the edge there, where the delivery comes in, like that. And then the road comes on round this bit here. We will give a little bit more so that the road, the vehicles can sort of swing in round. And then fill this piece in. Again, we've got deliveries being made back into here, so we want to fill it in, and that will be the same going up there as well. If deliveries are being made in there, we're not going to be wanting to sort of use that. Now, the other thing is that we've got the road is going to need to come down here to gather up these bits. Now, this is going to be a bit that I need to just go careful with, go slow. It's middle of the afternoon now. Right. If I can bring that one down there, like that. There we go. Okay, we bring that down straight, and then I'll do the same over on this side and get roughly the same distance out. Actually, this is going to work out quite nicely. Have I moved? No. That's where it needed to be. I'll move that lot in a minute. I've got a plan there. I've got an idea that I think will fit the theme of the furniture factory. So we'll bring that up to there. We'll do the same on this bit. And then this road will want to go up there. And we'll also push the road straight up to there. I haven't finished this yet, by the way. That's going to need... We're going to have to sort of just change that around a little bit. So this bit out the front, that's got to be gotten rid of, the same as that bit right there. And the piece here, like that. And then over here, I've got enough room, really, but we're kind of like, we'll just take out the corner on that one. This corner here is going to need to come out, and we'll do a larger area here to allow for some movement. Getting backwards and forwards on it and that sort of thing. So there's plenty of room to get round. Going to want a bit more on that corner because we've got some quite large lorries coming in. So you can see I'm leaving a couple of little areas here. We'll deal with the rest of that later. It is time to head back home to the flickering trees. Yeah, I might just end up cutting some of these trees down. But I think a lot of that is all the floodlights that we've got. And I maybe need another graphics update or something like that. It does seem to come into that. So far we've got the roads and everything mostly built. There's a few little bits of decoration that I want to include on it as well. I'm not going to bother running away from here. I'm just going to start from here And we'll go straight back over to the work site. Okay, so I just need to sort of finish the road coming out. We haven't got that bit yet. So I want to go back to painting, and we'll go to this one. Switch that over. There is the size that we want. Yep. Now, the road is going to come up here like this. It's going to be quite a large piece of road coming in and out of here. It's going to allow it to travel in both directions on here as well. Got a little bit of snow coming in now. So I'm now going to... Oops, no. Shrink this down. And then we can start just putting the edge of this to the edge of the concrete up here. And it's going to be quite important that we get this right. So we're going to bring that there. Put a tarmac on there. And then we would just want to have this go up to the edge of the concrete road that we've got here. We want to get rid of any grass that might be here. That one will follow that line out down to there, like that. Take that bit out and that bit out there. Okay, so that's in and out of this area here. That's better. That bit there. I mean, that's going to be sort of dead grass on there anyway. Then in here, we're going to... So this is where we're going to start to put in a few extra bits here in places. So I'm going to do like a few shrubs in there. And a few shrubs in here. And we'll put in a little bit of grass on this one. It's going to be there. And we may end up putting some extra bits on here as well. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to need to move that lot before I can go and put grass in there. So we'll put in some grass here. And the grass is going to... I'm deliberately keeping it in from the edges. I don't want the grass going out too far on this. So I've got a little bit of an idea of what I want to do here. And that will come in there like that. Okay, yeah, that's good. And then I'll do the same over here. This one's got to be smaller because we've got a delivery area right there. So there's only so much room that we've got just on this bit. However, what I will do is add in a little bit of extra grass down that way. Like we're going to have to just go with the grass. If I change that to a circle, is that going to make any difference? Might do, actually. It's about as good as we can get it. I want it kind of like a half circle there as well. And then we can go back to grass in here and just push it out a little bit like that. Right, that's looking pretty good there. And it's looking pretty good up here. We've got some shrubs in on that bit. And I'll put grass around the edges here and bring that out. Except that I haven't finished that bit yet, so we'll deal with that in just a second. This is probably the most overgrown part, just here. Like that. Painting the asphalt. So this one is, we'll change that around. That's gonna sort of go like that. I don't want that too big on there. This one is definitely going to have that end rounded off like that. And this corner here needs to be rounded a bit more like that, which means that we then need to go into here and just get rid of the grass that is out on the edges on those two bits. Actually, you know what? This one I want clean and green. This one here, though, is going to stay a bit scruffier. Right back in there, like that. So I've got a larger area up there. Right. So I've done that bit up there. Done most of what I want to do here. Next, I need to get rid of all of these cases of furniture, because they're right in the way of what I want to do here. So that's no good. Just turn it off. We can also just do a quick drive around and make sure that these roads are all accessible and we've got them in the right places. So this around here, this works really well. I'm quite pleased with this. I've got the road that comes on up here and then goes next to that one up there. That's perfect. We've got the other outside road that comes down here. Again, this is absolutely spot on. This is brilliant, perfect. It's everything that we want. I've got plenty of room to come in here so I can pick up the deliveries in there. I should also be able to swing round there to be able to pick up deliveries on this side, which I can do. So we've got everything where we want it, how we want it. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to leave that one on the trailer for now. I'll jump out of here. We've got just enough time to do a little bit more before bedtime. So if I go back into plants over here and grass, and all I'm going to do with this bit is I want to turn this into a strip of grass that comes all the way down through this area here. And I'm going to have that strip of grass going to go all the way out to the edge on this one. So this is obviously a manicured and, well, I don't know about manicured, but certainly a deliberate planting of grass all the way down through here. I would use some flowers from here if I could, but we can't. So if there's a small patch that's able to be released to fix that issue, I will put those flowers in. If not, we can leave it like this. Honestly, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference like that. I don't think it's going to spoil the look of anything that I'm trying to accomplish here. Get that bit done. Right. I know it's night time already. We need to go to sleep. Right, the other thing that I will do is if I just go to painting a minute, I will just remove that piece there. So it's a square end on this one. That's what we're going to go with now. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.